serious.
I am in New York talking with John Landis and John Belushi and Donald Sutherland, and I think I'm glad I'm here instead of at the Delta House. I think I'm safer here, guys.
Well, maybe.
Don't
No,
be so
yes.
serious. You said he was going to be serious. He really is.
Okay.
Now, nobody wants you to be serious.
I do that.
Do I make
Yes.
you nervous?
No.
You like people?
Yes.
You like me?
Yes.
If you want us to leave, Don.
What am
This
I?
is one of those
I feel
yes-no
like
interviews.
I feel like a horse. You know, count to 4.
Did he hit you in the head with a beer can?
No, he hit me in the head with a samurai sword
Yeah.
this
what?
morning. Well, it's not really fair to say that. It was blunt, and it was only in a thing just to show that it's in fact safe, and that it hasn't been cut off the show because of that.
Yes.
You're not hurt, I hope.
I am hurt underneath it, but I'm not showing
Hurt your feelings more than your...
No, it hurt my head.
Hurt, okay.
No,
This is not. This is not true.
It was
This
an
is not
accident.
true?
It is true.
This is not. It is true.
It's an accident.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You didn't really mean to hurt him. He's your friend.
What was his fault? He
How could it have been his fault if
he
you
ran
hit
into
him?
the sword?
You were just standing there with it and he ran into it.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the way my last car accident happened too. I was just, Okay, let's talk about the movie, Animal House, which
All right.
you direct. Did you all, this is wild, really wild.
What?
You?
The film?
Movie.
Yeah.
It's
Also,
wild.
your
What do you
pants.
mean? What do you
Okay.
mean a film? What do you think I was talking about?
Okay. I think about us.
Oh, well, y'all too. It's, like I say, very, very wild. Did you all have as much fun making that film as it seemed as though you were having?
I had a great deal of fun in the film.
Did
I
you
had
have
a lot
fun directing it?
Half the time.
What do you mean half?
Well, it's a lot of work.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work, and we had a short schedule, and it was raining all the time. Half the time I had a marvelous time.
Was there
The
any,
other half of the time I was going, oh God, what is going on over there?
any improvisation in this, or was this all scripted? We got to sit just right here, fellas.
We worked from a very
May I
fine.
use you for a rest there? Excuse me. Evidently not.
Please.
Okay.
May I? Anyway, it was from a very scripted, from a very good screenplay by Doug Kenny, Harold Ramis, and Chris Miller. And then a good deal of it was invention. John's character, Bluto, has a great deal of physical comedy that came out of a, collaboration between...
Between the director and the actor, and the writers,
Thank
and
you.
the cameraman.
All right. All right, now you tell us about Bluto. How'd you feel about Bluto?
I like Bluto a lot. He's someone that could have been my friend. He's unpredictable, but he motivates people to do things.
He also has a great sense of integrity.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's something I respond to Bluto.
And likes to have a good time and likes everyone to have a good time around him, I guess. And I don't know. I like to keep...
You know, he can make people have a good time.
He can make people have a good time, right. He can also give people a hard time and give him a hard time.
I think you better work on Donald. I don't think he's having a very good time.
In
Here?
the film?
Yeah, are you
Being
having?
with you?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
you're having a good time.
I'm having just as good a time as I possibly could.
Donald plays the part of a professor. Would you like to tell us about the professor you played?
He is a professor who is a failure.
Not
Which
as a professor.
Not as a professor, no, as a person. And that represents a lot of people of my generation. And which is why John asked me. I only worked on the film for one day. And then
No.
2 days.
Well,
2 days.
only 2 days. I was contracted to do one day,
Watch
and I
the
came
sword.
back to do another day because is this on my no?
No.
Because it seemed ridiculous only to do one day when I was having so much fun.
Yeah.
So I came back and did another day,
And
which was
had a lot
somebody
more fun.
else's part, and we combined the two of them. The professor is like a lot of the people that I went to school with in 1958.
David Jennings is a failed novelist
But he's a very good dope roller.
Yeah.
He is very hip. It's 1962. He's cool. He's into jazz. He listens to Charlie Parker records.
And Willie Nelson.
Willie, that's right. You said you
I
knew
want to say
Willie.
hello to Willie Nelson.
Right, because this Austin audience would want you to do that. In fact, Willie was on
He was on Saturday
Night
Night Show, yeah. He was in his whole band, Phil English, and there was a lot of people there. And the coach of the, no, Darryl Royal was on
Darryl
the show
Royal,
also.
yeah.
Well, he was on
Was
at the end. That's nothing to do
You
with
don't
the
know
movie.
who Willie Nelson is?
Willie Nelson.
Oh.
In fact, I was bar mitzvahed with Willie Nelson. We had a double ceremony. She laughs.
No, I'm just having fun.
It's true. It's true.
Okay, do you know Willie Nelson?
Yeah, Willie Nelson, in fact, plays at
He was
toga
a-
parties
Ah.
at the Delta House.
You know what he's saying?
Time.
What does that mean?
Well, you know something?
Time out,
In-
Coach.
In Italian, it means we're getting out of here, and here it means time's up. I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Time's up.
Bye, fellas.
Bye-bye.
You want to say goodbye to Austin?
Bye, Austin.
Bye, Austin.
Bye, Willie.
Yahoo!